It's a beautiful day, but there ain't nothing out here today. So maybe we should take this little Milwaukee sack. Oh, look at that. It's full of kids' tools. Oh my God. I don't want your kids' tools, lady. I don't really even want the Milwaukee sack, but look at that socket extension. We've been here for an hour and we haven't found anything, so there you go. Little Milwaukee bag. Anyway, let's hope it picks up. But even if it doesn't, who cares? This is still fun. So welcome to trash picking. If you were coming around that curve right there, would you have enough time to stop so you don't hit my Jeep? Hopefully nobody comes flying around that curve. Because there's some nice metal here. And I want it. So I shall take it. Did I unlock the Jeep? What do you think? Probably not. My goodness. This is really heavy. That must have been for a big trailer. A big ass trailer. Or a big ass trailer. Like the kind of trailer you use to haul around a big ass. Can I even say that on YouTube? All right, here's a bumper. Damn. Oh, I'm such a big fan of me owning this bumper, but I'm not a fan of me taking this entire plastic assembly. Can I unbolt that? I guess I could. I don't know. Nah, that's gonna be way too much of a hat. Why can't I say it? It's either way too much hassle or way too much of a headache. So we'll settle for the one piece of steel that we got. And only one car drove by, and he didn't smash into the Jeep, so that's great. I think that last video clip might have been blurry because I noticed there was a big smear on the GoPro lens. But we can redeem ourselves now because it's 10 minutes later and we're back at the exact same pile. And somebody's been working hard. Putting out rotors for us. Isn't that nice of them? Let's see, we've got a little what is this thing called? A condenser? An evaporator? It's got something to do with your air conditioning system. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna work more intelligently rather than investing more physical effort. See? Now, that thing's out of sight, out of mind. All right, let's see, we got a fan. Oh. Wow. That's a big one. That's what she said, right? When she saw my belly. Who is this she that people always talk about? Anyway, this piece of plastic can go in there. I don't know what the hell's in there. There's two more rotors. Good Lord. Why'd I decided to double up on the heavy ones? I'll never know. Okay. Rotors usually come in 2s or 4s, so there's probably one more rotor either in the pile or coming out later. So what we'll do is 3-4 hours from now, we'll come by here again and check and see. But I feel like we redeemed ourselves, not only from the blurry footage, possibly, I don't know when the schmear got on the thing, and also from that aluminum bumper that we couldn't take. My bud likes these tubs. You want to grab a tub from my bud? Well, oh, Donald Trump lives here apparently. Yeah, you know, we could grab this tub, but it might have some structural flaws, so let's skip that one. Oh, look at the deer though. Aw, look at you. Poor little thing, they've been shooting bow and arrows at you. That's just mean. Where's your horns, buddy? I don't know. I like meat, but I think it's sad when people shoot deers. Does that make me a hypocrite? We may have gotten out prematurely. One reason I got out is because these things keep rolling back and forth like... So that should help us with that. This thing can go right here. Naughty, naughty, but my friend gave it to me and he probably got it right here. Wow, these copper pipes. Whew. You don't find copper pipes that size very often. I might have to cut those in half later. They're already annoying me, but look at that beautiful copper, right? It's so nice. That one might have like some wood in it for some reason. Is that copper? Why would you have wood in your copper? Yeah, it's copper. Anywho, I don't know if I want to take these cast iron pipes because they're all scroungy and disgusting. But I won't. I won't take them. Anyway. We gotta find some stuff today because we've already been here for like 2 hours and we've found virtually nothing. And, you know, that doesn't sit well with me. You know, it's a sad day when I'm picking something like this up at 1:30 in the afternoon. This is the kind of thing I should be taking, you know, later in the day when I've... See, I'm holding the computer with my arms, so I can't really do door stuff. Oh, that hurt so bad. My arm stuck to that thing. I felt like it was ripping the skin off my arm. I know, I got a lot of things to complain about, right? Mr. Complainy Pants. Anyway, yeah, I'm not in like full desperation mode, but I'm definitely being a little less conservative than I normally would. And despite that, this is all we've found so far. Let's not go into a panic just yet, though. I normally wouldn't look at a piece of furniture like this, but I saw another guy looking at it, so that makes me want to look at it. And now that I've looked at it, I've realized that the drawers are out of place. So, we're gonna fix them. What's that piece of duct tape doing there? I don't know. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? All right, maybe the duct tape is there because these little magnets stopped working or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird that I would invest this much time in this piece of furniture that's completely worthless to me. What else do they have? Some exercising equipment. That's all tin. All right, we can salvage one little tidbit out of this pile. Here. Really? Why is your wire looped around your other wire, lady? Nerve of these people. We're at the end of a sketchy cul-de-sac in an industrial park because I want to try an innovative way of making this copper shorter. So, here's what we're gonna try. The old guardrail bang. Well, this is gonna be loud. Kinda worked. See, the idea is to put like a little divot in the copper and then stomp on it and then fold it up like a dollar bill in your wallet. I wonder what anyone would think if they saw me here right now. What would they think I'm doing? They'd probably think that I just stole this out of one of these factories down here in the industrial park. But you guys are my eyewitnesses that I got it off the curb. All right, that goes in there much more better. Now, let's do this other one on this thing right here. Can we get a good whack on it though? Maybe. Oh. I don't know what just happened, but I got hit in the head with some kind of debris. All right, we'll take a... Oh, no. Oh my God, I almost just dropped that down the sewer. I don't think that's supposed to move. Jeez, this whole methodology is suspect. Ah! See, you gotta put a divot in it though first. All right, you wanna try this rock? There's your divot, lady. Is that a divot or a dent? I don't know. This is what we do out here when we're not finding anything. We mess around. Ugh. All right. Ugh. See? Now these things fit way better than they did before. Want to see if we can get rid of all that dirt? See, it's filled with dirt or something. That does not smell good. Ew. It's splattering all over my leg. Ugh. All right, let's hope that it rains real hard here in the next couple days, because that's nasty. And since it splattered all over my precious little leg, I'm gonna now have to clean up. But luckily we're prepared. We have paper toweling, and we have fantastic I don't know if this stuff is good for your skin, so don't do this at home, but when you possibly have somebody else's potty on your leg, I'd rather have some mild irritation than some, you know, some, I don't know what the right words are that I can use on YouTube to describe what's going on. But what's going on is we got some copper pipes that used to be somebody's plumbing. We went to bend those copper pipes, and one of them was filled with schmutz. And some of that schmutz splattered on my leg, and now I am wiping myself clean. Is that what you guys tuned into today? Is that what you thought you were gonna watch when you decided to watch a video about trash picking? I don't know, sometimes these things just take weird turns, and I have no control over that. We're like 100 yards up the road, and this pipe already stinks. Which one is it? Which is the stinky one? Shave and haircut, 2 bits. Nuno Betancourt would be proud. All right, let's see. I guess the stench is coming from this end, so we'll just pack that in there. Maybe hose it down with a little more Fantastic. It's about the best I can do. I mean, this pipe's probably worth $1.50, so I'm not gonna throw it back in the garbage just because it stinks. Now we're backing up to go look at a Lego box that's probably empty, but we're gonna look at it anyway. Let's see what we got. Unlock the card just in case we have to put the Lego box in. Wow. That is more empty than I thought it was going to be. It doesn't have a tidbit. It doesn't have a little, like a little piece. Nothing. Surprised it hasn't blown away in the wind. Oh, here you go. Chimpokemon card. Oh. The Yu-Gi-Oh! The Feral Imp. Reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. God, I'm getting cranky today. I'm gonna find some fun stuff so I can have my nice dopamine release that I'm looking for. These people throw out fun stuff sometimes, so let's see if today is one of those times. Wow. You guys want to see what it's like to be a clock? Leave it in the comments. Tell me how it was. Some glasses and mugs. Some trophies that probably have people's names printed on them. The remainder of the clock. Wow, that pile was more disappointing than usual. Well, looky here. This is exciting. This is very exciting. I wonder if I should take that cart that's further up their yard. It's like a cart for welding tanks, I think. We'll go take a peek at it. This is a beautiful extension cord. I might try to keep that, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's damaged. All right, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's a neat cart. It's a little too rough for us, though. Chairs are plastic. We're not taking bed frames today. No idea what's in here. Well, maybe that Maybe this wire turned things around for us. Maybe that's a harbinger of things to come. I don't know, harbinger sounds like kind of a negative word though. So rather than considering those wires to be a harbinger, we'll consider them to be a good luck charm. And look at this luck we're having already. Get another wire off of a dirt devil. Come here, you. Wow. I wish this thing had a quick release cord wrap. But it don't. You can take this cord. Nobody wants that. What else do these people have? Nothing? What's in here? Coaxial cable. All right, things are really picking up for us. We're cutting wires and having fun. Look at this cute little boombox wire. That is so lightweight. Wow. It all adds up though, I guess. Last time I dug through these people's pile, I found a Wagner Ware, I don't know, Dutch oven or something. So let's see if lightning will strike twice. That's kind of fun. We don't really need it though. Let's see, some duct work, no. A towel rack, no. Christmas paper, no. Garbage barrels, no. What kind of speakers are these? Genesis. All right, so that tells me all I need to know. Because my friend said, oh, I found some Genesis speakers, but I didn't take them. Which means that that friend already dug through this pile. And he's better at this than I am, so let's keep on trucking. You know what makes antique books more valuable? Packing tape. Let's see. I don't know what the hell any of that is. I guess putting paint on the books also makes them more valuable. So yeah, these are some pretty valuable antique books, which is why I'm gonna take all of them. I totally am. Just look forward to seeing them in the back of the Jeep in the next clip. Hello, what's this? Looks like a big sewing machine motor. Wow, how do we get that off of there? I think it's just a few nuts, really. And then the whole thing should just drop right off. All right, what are those, like 1/2 inch? Let's go see if we have a 1/2 inch. I know there's one in there, but let's not get too complicated. Oh, here we go. Can you guys read that? It says 1/2 inch. Now, all we gotta do is go back to the car and get a 9/16. That's how you remove 1/2 inch nuts. All right, does that say 9/16 on it? Sure does. Listen to my pocket. Tonka truck, Tonka truck, Tonka truck, Tonka truck. It's not, tell me, really? How, I couldn't hold that if I wanted to. There's nowhere to hold it. That one's coming off. That one's coming off. See, when I turn the nut, the bolt's turning too. And there's nowhere to hold the bolt on this side. See, it's a carriage bolt. So I'm gonna hold the bolt gently with these things. And then see if I can turn the nut. But I can't do that while I hold the camera too. So you guys are gonna have to wait. Looks like we all win because I was able to wedge the camera in between the motor and the frame of the thing. So now you can see what I'm doing. And as long as I don't squeeze too hard on the pliers or hit the camera with my hand too many times to shake it real bad, like I just did 5 times, then this should come off. Now we don't want to drop these things in this lady's grass. See? So we're gonna scoop them up. And now you guys are kind of wedged in a little bit. So let me get you upright. Tighten up the GoPro screw. And then I think there's a little matter of this thing. But we did bring another wrench to take care of it. See, this is getting real complicated now, isn't it? Very complicated. And then this has to come off. And then I think we can unscrew this thing. And we'll put this in the ladies' kitchen cabinet. You know what? We could keep it. And let's see, where are we gonna put this motor? Maybe right on top of there. Maybe. The wire's already been cut. So, I guess we're pretty much good to go. Oh, wow, that's a pig too. It's a real heavy pig. It's happy in its new home, you can tell. Just sits there real nice. And, you know, I would be excited about this, except this is the first thing we found in like 2 hours. And we are really, really tanking out here today. But, wait, hold on a second. Let's say this is like, I don't know, $4 worth maybe. I don't think I'm going to try and sell that as a motor because it's mostly iron. These are probably, I don't know, $10. That's about 2, so that's 16. Those pipes. I would say we're like this close to making our gas money back for the day. So just about anything we find from this moment onward is pure profit. And good Lord, we need a lot of that. Right now we're on a wild goose chase because my friend said he's got some buckets of metal for us. So we'll see how that goes. Here are the buckets of metal. There's a lot of tidbits in here. A lot. So that's good. Maybe. I mean, look at this bolt. What would that bolt cost at Home Depot? I don't know. As you can imagine, I don't buy a lot of bolts. Anyway, let's get the lid off of this thing. Let's do it the civilized way if we can. We might not be able to do it the civilized way, because these people put a bolt in this side. So we're probably gonna have to just break it. That wasn't so bad. Now, put this in here because we've resigned ourselves to pretty much getting nothing today, so might as well take that. What's that, like 6 pounds? 40 cents a pound? 2.5 more bucks. Hip hip hooray. Was this a can of Fancy Feast? Is that what that was? What was that? I don't know. I don't know, maybe we'll go through that later. That would be like a 4-hour-long video. So maybe we won't. Wow, speaking of feeling sorry for myself because I didn't find anything all day. Look what the neighbor just put out. The Sterling. I haven't had one of these pigs in a while. With any luck, he'll put out the other wheel. I absolutely do want the other wheel. Yes, thank you. Ugh. Wow, that's a worth. What?
The tires are shot.
That's all right. It is what it is. It's a beautiful bike. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Sure.
So apparently the tires are shot, but look at this thing. Look at that paint. My God, that is just gorgeous. We should turn this into a build. Put all like expensive parts on it or whatever. Probably not going to do it. Do we care about woodworking clamps? We do if they're genuine Jorgensens. I got just a moment of silence for me not unlocking the Jeep yet again. All right. Where can we put the Jorgensens? I don't know. Pittsburgh? I don't want a Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. To peel that sticker off. All right, let's see what we got with number 4. Oh, yes. All right, so we're 50-50 in the Jorgensen realm. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I don't do any woodworking. I don't do any non-woodworking. I don't do any working at all. It's just I just do this. What do you guys think about this chair? Is this an antique? Is it a collectible? Is it safe to sit on? Sorta. I would say it is an antique or a collectible. But due to its condition, it's probably less collectible than it would be otherwise. And safe to sit on, that's probably a hard no. So, we'll leave it there and maybe that'll be the end of it. We're on a main road. Luckily, it's not a super busy main road. But look at this pig. Wow. That is so pretty. It's got Tonga tubing. Triple butted. Oh my god, triple butted. I don't know who put all these crappy parts on here though. But we can't resist a triple butted. Whoa! Press on the brake once in a while, dudes. We can't resist a triple butted Univega, so if I can figure out how to get this in the Jeep, then you'll see it in the Jeep in the next clip. The guy came out and told me that he drove it or rode it until a couple of months ago, which maybe I don't really believe. He said, "Do you want some W40?" I was like, "No, I'm all right." I don't know why I'm really taking this, but if it really is a triple butted chromoly Univega frame, then that's why I'm taking it. I'm enamored with this bike. The back wheel is just a run-of-the-mill wheel, but look at this front rim. It's a 26-inch Ariya 7X. Isn't that beautiful? With some like high flange Joytech hub. I don't know if anyone will ever ride this bike again, but let's just say it's not going to the scrapyard this week. I'm still on the fence about these jumper boxes. They only pay about 15 cents a pound for the batteries that are inside them. But I suppose we're gonna take that worthless Univega. We might as well take a jumper box that's worth $1.50. Plus it's got a little wire on the bottom. See? So let's say collectively those are worth $4 minus whatever it's going to cost me to dump the debris in my garbage. Anything here that we need to see? I guess not. Like some lady's gym shorts or something. The little orange indicator on the GoPro is telling me that this video is pretty long. I don't know how I feel about that because it doesn't really feel like I've recorded much of anything today. How could you make a 40-minute video when you haven't found anything, right? I also don't know how I feel about the water that just got on my hand from this pump. Is this like a sump pump? Is this disgusting old basement water? I don't know. Let's see, do you want these lally column pipes? Those are just on the borderline, I think, between being tin and being steel. Where can we put them if we did take them? I didn't exactly tuck this Univega in the way I probably should have, because I didn't tuck the Sterling in the way I should have because those buckets are in the way, but if I put the buckets anywhere else, they'll tip over. So that's the list of problems that I have regarding my garbage load today. Whoa. I should have picked the camera up. Car almost ran us over. If I'm recording video and a car runs us over, can you guys sue the driver or just me? I probably wouldn't sue him anyway. Everyone should get run over by a car every once in a while. No, I'm just kidding. Try not to get ran over by a car. All right, look at this one. That's another little pump. I didn't even think we were gonna find anything of this pile. Thought we were just gonna get the one cord. And then look at this little fun cooler. My buddy's always looking for these. Sell it as estate sales. And I think once you clean it, it'll be all right. Is it damaged? I don't know. We'll take it. If he wants it, he can have it. If he doesn't want it, well, we'll throw it back in the garbage in our next video. What do you guys think of that? All right. This looks like I do have a carload of stuff, but let me assure you, this carload has barely paid for our gas money today. Even though that Univega is the best bike I've ever found in my life. And the Sterling is the second best, so that's fun. I think this is going to be the end of our video. We have found a whole lot of nothing today. And this pile offers more of the same. Really? That's got the people's name on it? And the whole reason I got out was because I was going to grab this beautiful red milk crate, but look at it. It's all smashed up. All right, I guess that's not the end of our video, is it? What about this pumpkin? I don't want to leave that behind, but I think it's been folded too many times. Yeah, sorry, dude. Okay, we got about 6 more streets, so let's hope we find a way to wrap this up on one of those streets. Because we're not going to do 7 more streets. I guess that's it for us today. We found 4 buckets of metal that my friend actually found. 2 worthless bikes, 4 clamps, a cooler for my friend, and some other metal. And it's been, I don't know, 7-8 hours so far. And this is like the 3rd day in a row that I've pretty much tanked, so. I don't know how I feel about all this. Melancholy, I guess. Anyway, I like this table. Look at this bug. That's a big bug. This table is neat, but I don't know if we can really take it. How are we going to fit it in the car? It's super heavy though, too. What's it look like on the other side? Oh. You know what? That's why it's super heavy. It's got a thick layer of some kind of something. All right, so we're not going to take the table. I'm not going to be a dinkus and take the legs. We'll leave it for the next guy. Let's see. Musical water globe? No. Little panel here. Nah. And I guess that's gonna be it. We got 2 lawnmower blades. So I am going to stay here for another few hours and see if I can actually turn a profit, and if I do, maybe I'll update this video, but as it stands now, we're done. So from the suburbs on a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Couldn't ask for a better day than today. Sorry this kind of sucked, and thanks so much for watching.